Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. My name is Mazen Kawji. I'm here on behalf of Hope for Syria, which is a charitable organization dedicated to helping the Syrian people inside Syria, 100% inside Syria. I want to thank MAS and the organizers for a magnificent, magnificent convention. Great, spiritual, unbelievable. Before I start, I want to give you a short story about what's going on in Syria. As you know, it's probably the tragedy of the 21st century. There is Asma, who's a 12-year-old girl, and her brother, who's Muhammad, he's 8. Both are orphans. They were victims of verbal, physical, and sexual abuse. I'll come back to them. لمثل هذا يموت القلب من كمد إن كان في القلب إسلام وإيمان. I'll come back to her. 250,000 people have died in Syria. Several 100,000 people are wounded. Hundreds of thousands are in prison. Hundreds of thousands of kids are orphaned. 2 to 3 million homes are destroyed. There are several thousand of our sisters who were raped, unfortunately. قال الشاعر, a poet said, رب ومعتصمه انطلقت لامست أسماعهم لكنها لم تلامس نخوة المعتصم. The country is destroyed, razed and demolished. Muslims all over the world were crying, and I was one of them when the sanctity of the Aqsa Mosque was violated. But let me remind you about a hadith by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. لهدم الكعبة حجرا حجرا أهون عند الله من أن يراق دم مسلم أو من سفك دم مسلم. Destroying the Kaaba stone by stone is easier in the view of God than killing one Muslim. So what is Hope doing again? We are feeding the hungry. We're providing winter kits. We're providing breakfasting for during Ramadan. We're helping build bakeries, and for the last year and a half, we've been building schools. We have 5 schools in the northern part of the country, and we are expanding. We are helping 2 schools getting built in Al-Ghouta, suburb of Damascus. What's the cost to support one school? It's about $5,000 a month for 100 students. It's $600 for a student for the entire year. If you send one of your children here to a private school, it costs you anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000. Even if you go to a public school, if you're out of the district of the public school, it's going to cost you about $15,000 to $20,000. In Aleppo, the schools for orphans, we provide for them from A to Z. We provide the salaries of the teachers, we feed the kids, they teach them Quran, they learn Arabic, they have a full curriculum. Finally, I want you guys to help us. Syria is dying, Syria is bleeding. Please stop by our booth and remember the kids of Syria. Help support them, they are the future, they are our hope. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.